Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome to episode number 2 of my Borussia Dortmund series. I still haven't thought of a title of it yet, but if you enjoy, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. I'll quickly run you through the last of the transfers that we made and um, just run through the last results. So, what did we do recently? We saw Bartra. I don't know if I told you Lucas Piszczek went, and Gull went out on loan, so nothing really on the outs happened. But on the in, I brought in another 3 players, all of whom are regens, and all who have potential to be very, very good players. First one is Eduardo Santalea. Quite a lot of potential, my scouts believe. Looks quite good. Picked up relatively cheap for a couple of million. The next one was Victor Tavares, who looks really, really good. He's quite well-rounded at the moment. He's also very versatile. He can play pretty much all the way down the right-hand side and a couple of positions in the middle. I'm training him to be a right back, and hopefully some of these attributes will grow, like his crossing, anticipation, that will grow up a bit more. But out of the 3, he looks like one of the best players to come into the squad, and he will be getting quite a bit of rotation football. And the last one is Tim Elson, who at the minute is going down because he's got a slight injury. But for 16, he looks physically brilliant. His jumping could be a bit better, his stamina could be better, his natural fitness could be better, but he looks quite raw at the minute. But he will hopefully grow and be a really good defensive midfielder for us. Yeah, he's got a strained stomach muscle for another couple of weeks, so hopefully he'll be back soon. I don't need that, I want that one. So hopefully he can improve. My scouts rate him quite highly as well, so let's see how he does. Just jumping into like the training, my coaches wise, this is what I've sort of got it set as at the minute. I've brought in quite a few coaches because we were missing some areas and some weren't as good. Pretty much all of them are a 4-star at least. Yes, they are. So that's pretty much what I've done with the coaching. In terms of where we sit in the league, in terms of other teams, like we're pretty much one of the best in terms of everything but fitness. My scout team's one of the best, is the best in the league, and physios is almost there. So just a quick overview. I'll just give you an overview of all the staff members we got. A few good players or ex-players, some good scouts. Like there's a few in there I've signed before on other saves, like Aurelio Pereira. I knew he was a good scout, and it was like he's coming in. Same with Olsen. I knew him; he's quite good, so it's like I'll get them in. They weren't at a club, so it's like they can come in. And the last few games since we last met in the 2-2 draw with Bayern Munich that we lost on penalties, we beat Kaiserslautern. I have no idea if I'm pronouncing that right, but I'm not the best at this, so give me a little bit of break. We had a friendly against Freiburg for some reason, not Freiburg, Fenerbahce. For some reason, then we drew our first game in the Bundesliga with Wolfsburg. They had one hell of a free kick there. Can I? No. Don't know if I can. I probably can show it if I do this. But it just went straight into the top corner. Absolute cracking strike. Nothing Timo Horn could do about it. Get back out of this. Why am I back in there on this one? Then we went on to beat by Leverkusen 1-0 with Usai Dembele getting a goal. Then we played Hanover and we got a ball 0-0 draw. And during that, we had the Champions League groups drawn out, and effectively, we've got one hell of a nightmare. We've got Arsenal, Lyon, and Roma. I'd say we've probably got one of the hardest groups, just flicking back up through these. Yeah, I'd say we're pretty much in one of the hardest group, and the board expect us to get out of the group and into the first knockout round. So we'll get into this game against Arsenal and hopefully take the points. But we're playing at home, so I'm hoping that will give us a little bit of advantage. We've still got some players out injured, or Bender's got a suspension, Sahin's got an injury for a couple of weeks, and Tillemans is out for a couple of days, which he got on an international break. So we'll jump in and go from there. This is the team I'll be going for with Horn, Pasak, but Socrates, Laporte, Digne, Ginter, Kagawa, Sanchez, Dembele, Roos and Aubameyang. So we'll just go forward. They're playing Sanchez, Ozil, Robben, Vito. Robben was on a free transfer and he's back in the Premiership for his old team's rivals. They got Bellerin, very good player, Mertesacker, Koscielny and Bernat and check and goal. So let's carry on. Let's hopefully put in a good performance. Come on. They're not looking very happy so far. And I've finally set this up to how I want it. More or less. Don't think there's anything else I was missing. Got their formation, got our formation, so we've got an idea what we're doing when I can change it up. What they're doing to show where we can change, if they make any drastic changes, what we can do to counter them. Our players' stats and chance shares is running through. And they've had a good chance within 5 minutes. Oof. I've also reset up my corner and free kick routines, which for some reason didn't load when I was putting this tactic in and sort of setting it up. So Sanchez, good tackle by Pasabo, went right into Vitae, but good recovery from Digne and Laporte. Just clears it up. Lovely passing out to Dembele, who gets tackled by Bertnet. Socrates heads to Paslak, gives it to Kagawa, plays up to Dembele, who's in behind. Oh, and he hits the post. So close. Should have been 1-0. That's been our main problem in the game so far, is that we're not taking the chances we are getting. We can get in good positions and we're just hitting the post or putting it just wide. It's just really frustrating that we're making these good chances and we're just not taking them. The game's whittling away quite slowly now. And Aubameyang's picked up an injury. Oh damn, that's not good. Doesn't say what it is. Potential foot injury. I have to play him Bolo. That's not really what I wanted. I might have to change the system up slightly. But this half looks like nothing's going to happen. I'm going to tell them I'm annoyed, because that always seems to work and they're all fired up, so hopefully you can get something out of this half. I think, no, if we were away from home and it was a 1-1 0-0 draw, I'd be happy with it, but at home I'd rather take the 3 points. To be honest, I don't overly need this, so let's get the league table in here sort of see what the other teams are doing as well, because Lyon and Roma are drawing as well, so it's not too bad. I'd say probably Arsenal are one of the strongest teams in the group, with then either us and Lyon on the same sort of level, maybe Roma just behind. But it's still a very tough group. And as I say that, Roma's gone in the lead. And so have Arsenal. I don't quite know what our defenders were doing there, so we're going to have to change this up no matter what anyway. So after the highlight, I'll just skip that, pause it for a minute. I'll have to go to this one. Kago up there, Ginter into there. Who do we have for centre mid on the bench? Emre Moore. He looks very good. But I think Ginter's going to still just swap that around and push Kagawa further up the field. And hopefully that will bring us a little bit more joy, because we're not doing a lot at the minute. They're dominating in terms of shots and pretty much everything. Possession is pretty much even, and chances wise they're just dominating us. And Bolo's not having a good game either, neither's Paslak. Oh, it's ours. Kagawa over the top, and Socrates puts it in. Is he onside? Oh, he's not. That looked so close, it looked like he was on. Are we going to lose our first game? They've gone really defensive now. Since we made that change, we've got more shots in. Is there anything else we can do? I don't overly know. Dembele can come off Sisto. Not had a very good game. Paslak can come off for Gorb. Just do that. Instruction wise, I have to go more direct. Get early crosses into the box. Whipped in. Come on. One last push, see if we can get something out of this. We deserve something. They got the only goal from a set piece. Come on. Ginter out to Korb. Get it in the box. Up to Sisto, and Bolo's offside. That's going to be it. We lose our first Champions League game 1-0 to Arsenal. And that's just disappointing. And whole game we played well, and we just go out to a bad defending of set piece, and now Bamiyang's out for 5 to 6 weeks. That's not good. So we'll just jump forward to the next game, and we'll be into the game against Borussia Mönchengladbach. And I'll just have a quick look at these, see if they're any good. Right, so we're back for the next game. I've already set the team up, and more or less going to go with what we went in the last game with just a couple of changes. So we'll just keep on jumping. We're going with Korb, Papadopoulos, Socrates, Lapador, Digne, Ginter, Sanchez, Kagawa, Roos, and Bolo and Dembele. And they've got Timo Werner. Is that Timo Werner? Yes, it is. Anyone actually? Mygza. Got some good players. So we'll just get in and hopefully make amends for that last game where we lost 1-0 to Arsenal, where we didn't overly deserve to lose. A little bit harsh. So we'll just go through this first highlight that's normally pointless. Yeah. At the minute, we're currently sitting 8th with 1 loss. If we draw this one, 3 draws. Magda, Dominguez, Carl, Eras, Susik plays it up to P. Corb tackles. Ginter plays a long ball forward and Magda heads clear. Kagawa wins it back to Mbolo. Tries to switch it to Roos. Socrates is able to intercept their ball out and Dembele's got it. Gives it to Sanchez, who gets around his man and he puts it in the corner. That's his first goal for the club. And he's made a mark almost instantly. Since coming here, he's been one of the best players so far. He's just very, very much just been hitting the average ratings quite well. And now he's got his first goal for the club. Hopefully he can push on and get 10, 15 for the season. I'd hope he'd get into double figures for goals in a season and hopefully get a few assists as well. Werner's now on the right hand side, cutting in. Digne makes a tackle and Kagawa cuts it out and plays it up towards Mbolo. Gives it out to Dembele. He's going to whip it in. No one there, and it drops to Sanchez, out to Roos. Back to Sanchez, into Ginter, who plays out to Digne, puts it in, and it's cleared again. Kagawa, back to Digne, out to the back post, and Dembele hits the post. We're applying so much pressure. How we're not in the lead? How we're not got a bigger lead? I don't know. Just gonna plod along for a little bit longer. Roos whips in the corner. Cole clears it to Ginter, to Roos, and it's cleared again. Back out to Ginter though. Still applying loads of pressure. Werner plays it up and Socrates just heads down. Sanchez plays it through Dembele and he takes it around the keeper and puts it in from a tight angle. This is so much better. It's like last game we weren't taking the chances we got. In this game we are just, once we get in the box it's pretty much going in the net. Lovely ball through from Sanchez into Dembele. He just takes one touch to knock it a bit further wide. Looked like he was going to take it too wide and the keeper would be disappointed to have that go in the front post where he should have it covered. And there's nothing going to happen for a little while. And Dortmund are on their unbeaten run. Dortmund, Bayern Munich are on that unbeaten run of 4 games out of 4 so far. And this first half is going to fizzle out with just the 2 goals. So I'm very happy with how this is going. Keep it up. Just tell them I'm happy. And we'll hopefully carry on and claim the 3 points. I might make some subs about the 55th, 60th minute mark. Like Laporte is getting quite tired. I might bring him off and bring someone in into the centre back role. Ginter to Dembele to Sanchez, out to Korb and to Kagawa. Zimmer clears it, but Laporte boots it up. Oh, it almost goes to Dembele into Mbolo. They're coming for now. Susik into P, into Hoffman, back out to P. Socrates clears it though. What's his speed in that like? Pace is good. And acceleration is quite good as well. His physicals are better than I was expecting them to be. Can Traveras play centre back? No. Can Korb play centre back? No. Oh, but you can play centre deep mid, so that's fine. I can drop Ginter back. And Kagawa's played it to Mbolo, who puts it in as well, and that's his first goal for the club as well in his first start. I think it's his first start. But excellent goal. Ginter into Kagawa, plays it around the corner for Mbolo, who breaks the back line and just places it in the top corner. That makes it 3-0, so that more or less has given us the win. But no, my luck, they're going to come back and get 3 goals. So let's make a couple of changes. We'll take Laporte out into there, take him out for Traveres, and then Traveres can go out to right back and Corp can go to CDM. Sanchez is on a yellow. I don't want him to get a red, so I'll bring on Bender as well. Just make the 2 subs and keep the third one back just for now. And the game's going to fizzle away. If it keeps going like this, I'll be happy. And the time's just ticking away. Let's make the last sub just to give someone a rest who's played a lot. Roos has played quite a bit, so let's bring Brandt on. Give him a run out. He's coming back from an injury. So that's going to be it. We've moved up into 6th by the look of it. Oh, no, this is going to be the last few kicks of the game. Plays out to Veres, who gives it into Dembele. Gets a shot off and it's a corner. Dembele whips it in. And it's going to drop. And there it is. It finishes 3-0. So a very good second game after the disappointment of the first one. So that puts us, when I find the league table, puts us into 6th place, 8 points clear. 8 points clear? We're not on top of the league. 8 points equal with Shackle and Hamburg. Stuttgart only just ahead, same as Hoffenheim. And Bayern Munich are just going away like normal. So, next episode, we will come back and play probably the Roma Frankfurt games. Probably do those 2. And then after that, I might do a triple of Arsenal, Bremen and Leon. What would Bayern Munich after it? And Stuttgart. I don't know. I might do Leon, Bayern Munich, Stuttgart, or Arsenal, Bremen, Leon. Or Bremen, Leon, Bayern Munich. But that's not till next episode, so I'll decide that then. So next episode we'll be back for the Roma game, or the Roma Frankfurt games, and we'll be carrying on. He makes his debut, so that's okay. If you've enjoyed, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. This series is going to be going up Monday, Wednesdays and Fridays due to me not being able to play through saves very quickly normally. So I want to give myself at least a couple of days to get it up, and we'll do it at a 2-day interval for now and possibly move it to every day in the future, but at the moment it's going to be just 3 days a week. And if you want to find out what's happening with my channel, you can follow me on Twitter at JLTGaming1. And thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next episode.